some days I feel like I'm thriving and some days I feel like I'm completely drowning. I was talking with ChatGPT the other day. Statistically speaking, this is gonna blow your mind. I was like, what? Moms have 10 hours of mental work every single day. Like, isn't that crazy? But I'm like, well, I mean, it's true. Like, I feel that. It's just not easy. I'm in a very challenging chapter of life, and that's okay. Like, I'm embracing it. Something I learned from my therapist, actually. I learned this a few years ago, and it's like, whoa. And this is what he said: 2 truths can exist at the same time. So it's like, on one hand, I feel like I'm completely thriving. My business is going great. My daughter's doing awesome. I feel awesome most of the time. And on the other hand, some days I feel like I am completely drowning. I feel like, I'm just like struggling to keep my head above water. I am completely overstimulated. My mental load is just crushing down on me, and like I can't handle it, and I feel like I am gonna have a nervous breakdown, or I have them. I feel like just pure physical, mental, and emotional exhaustion. So it's like, I'm just really trying to give myself like more grace and just accepting like this is a very difficult chapter of life, and it's okay. I'm handling it very well. Just because it's difficult doesn't mean that there's like not joy and happiness and peace and calm and all those things. Like it's everything. It's everything all the time, like a roller coaster, So yeah. By the way, if you're new here, my name is Brooke. I've been making videos on YouTube for the past couple of years, talking about all stuff like online business, social media marketing, juggling, being a mom and entrepreneur, and also talking about just kind of like how I'm rebuilding my self-worth and healing after leaving an abusive marriage. So if you like that kind of stuff, you might want to subscribe to my channel. Like last week, I totally had a nervous breakdown. Like my body just like shut down. I was like, I just felt like I couldn't move. I couldn't think. Today is really just about like closing open loops for me and slowing down to speed up. Woohoo! Summer school registration is complete. Check. All right, now I need to fill out this piece of paper, which is her Montessori registration for the summer. Preparing for the summer has been like a very, very heavy mental load, because it's like, okay, there's gonna be a summer season that's gonna be a whole different transition from like the current school year that we've been in, and like just our routine and how I've pieced together like when I can get work done and have time to myself and all that kind of stuff. So in the summer, it's going to be a combination, like since the public school system offers the summer school program, which is 4 hours a day, and over the course of like 4 weeks, that is going to be essentially like my childcare. Like she's going to be at school for 4 hours, so that's when I'm going to work. Okay, but that's only for 4 weeks of the summer. The rest of the summer, which like the whole thing is like 13 weeks, I'll be going to Montessori. So like just planning for this, it's just been a heavy weight, because I've just been trying to decide like how I want to do this. If I was just going to keep her at Montessori the whole time, just for like simplicity, just one place to go. But then she got like super excited about the summer school thing, because it's like it's different, and just to be quite frank, like it's free, so I can save a month of childcare costs. And so it's like, why would I not take advantage of that? So I need to fill out this form once and for all and do like my calendar planning for summer, so that weight has been lifted. So anyways, I I'm just really feeling the need today to reduce my mental load, and this whole summer school, summer Montessori, summer childcare stuff feels like a giant puzzle that I've been trying to like piece together. And so, and I need to turn the paper in because it's due this week, and I want to get that off my plate. And then the other thing I need to get off my plate is driving to go sign my taxes and get that whole thing done. And then I'm going to do like a massive brain dump session. Yeah, I'm going to do that later today because I just feel like I have 6,000 things on my to-do list, and I need to just like get it out on paper and then prioritize and then time block, because for the season of summer, I'm reducing the time that I have to myself almost in half. And on one hand, here we go again with the two truths. On one hand, I'm really excited about that because I want to have a season where I just like take it easy. Like I really feel that I need that. And in doing that, I'll actually be more productive in the long run. Like, yeah, it's like, you know, like the 7 habits of highly effective people. You got to take care of your PC, your production capability. That's what I need right now. I need the summer to be optimized for me to like just do a lot less. I'm just going to keep it super low key and chill. I'm super excited because I'm going to buy a trampoline for our backyard, which I'm really excited. Like it's just going to be so much fun. I had a trampoline growing up, and it was my favorite thing, like from my childhood. Like I spent hours on that thing, hours and hours and hours every single day. Let me get back to filling out my paper, and then we're going to go for a ride and go sign my taxes and check that off. In case you're wondering, yes, this is one of those old school pencils, like from the 90s. Like, who remembers this? Like, where you take out the pencil. Watch. Well, first of all, this cap has the eraser with its own little cap. Like, remember this? Write a comment below if you had these pencils growing up and like they were the coolest things ever. So yeah, then you like, oh my God. Then you take out the tip. See it? I don't know where I'm supposed to be looking. Okay. And then put it in here. And then watch this. Cha-ting! Push that through. Put the cap back on. Woohoo! It's like a Halloween one. I think Marley got this at her Halloween party at school, but yeah, I'm using it. I love it. Okay, so I feel really good. Summer schedule totally planned. Check. What a relief. Okay, now I just realized something. So I just was like kind of deep in my calendar, and look what I just wrote. First day of kindergarten. Having one of those like feeling sad, kind of bittersweet moments, like my baby's going to be starting kindergarten. What? Oh God. Note to self, I'm not going to work that day because the first day of 4K, I like dropped her off and then I started like bawling my eyes out and I couldn't stop for like 3 hours. You excited for 4K?
Yeah!
Woo! And then I just remembered right now that a friend told me, who has a daughter much older, she's like, yeah, oh, I cry pretty much all day the first day of school every single year. Like it never gets easier. And I'm like, oh, okay, cool. So note to self, mental health day, don't plan anything besides dropping her off and picking her up because apparently I'm going to be a crying mess. So, okay, note to self, not going to work that day. I plan for my life first, and then in the spare time that's left over, that's when I plan in when I'll focus on my business. And that's what it's all about. Like, this is why I'm so passionate about online business, because it's like you can work anywhere at any time based around your lifestyle. Like, it's awesome. And I love helping other people do the same. I've been doing YouTube for a couple years. I'm close to being monetized, okay, getting the channel monetized. It just dawned on me the other day, like, I don't need to wait around for brand deals or, you know, people to sponsor my channel. Like, I have a business. Let me sponsor myself. I thought, hey, why not in this casual vlog practice sponsoring my own video? So guess what? Impromptu decision. Today's video is sponsored by The Lifestyle Entrepreneur. It's an immersive, super comprehensive program where my business partner, Danny, and I...
Hi, I'm Denny.
...help you build an online business that fits around your ideal lifestyle. So it's really cool, you guys. Like, there's just so much freedom in being able to schedule for your life first and then work around it instead of the other way around. So yeah, that's what we help people do. If you are interested in doing that, then check out the link below and you can apply to see if you qualify for the program and learn more about it and stuff like that. So, all right, that was my casual self-sponsored plug. And I'm gonna get ready because I'm gonna start going to the accountant's office now.
In a quarter mile, at the traffic circle, continue straight to stay on South River Road.
And it feels like home, just like a prayer. Your voice can take me there, just like a mystery.
Exit the traffic circle.
So 2 of my favorite stress relievers are singing in the car, and this is the other thing I do in the car. This is like actually probably one of my favorite stress relievers. Might surprise you, but if you don't do this already, I highly recommend it. So when I'm in my car alone, okay, alone, I do not do this when my daughter's in the car because I don't want to scare her. But I go like this. Ah! I just scream. And I'll scream, like, sometimes one good scream is all I need. Yeah, sometimes I'll need to do a few of those till I kind of like tire myself out, and then I'm like, I feel great now. Red light. If you've never tried screaming in your car alone, highly recommend. Great stress reliever. Don't even have to do a workout. All right, so that was super quick. Taxes done. Check. Feels great. I folder all my paperwork. Go home. Done with that. Super excited. Doesn't it feel good to get your taxes done every year? It's like, finally. All right, so now let's go back home. You want to keep riding with me? Yeah, I was just thinking about like how, you know, it feels good to get out of the house. Like, love working from home, but you know, just like anything, you know, everything has its pros and cons. Like I was talking about earlier, it's like when people ask me how I'm doing, it's like good and bad. I don't know, everything all in between. Like, I don't know, how am I doing? I'm doing how a typical human does. Like, I don't know, human beings have, like, you know, challenging times and easy times and joy and pain, and it's like, I don't know, how am I doing? I'm having a human experience. Like, I guess I'm kind of just like, I'm sick of stuff being so like glamorized all the time. And I think this is why I enjoy like making videos on YouTube so much, because it's like, I just like to show reality. Like, the glamorous side of working for myself and having an online business is that I do what I want when I want to, basically. And I create my own business and what's going on, and, you know, whatever. I can work less than 12 hours a week, basically, and support my lifestyle, and like, it's all good. And I can take a couple vacations a year, you know, like, that's all I really want to take. I don't really feel like traveling more than that right now, to be honest. I'm kind of like traveled out. It's like, yeah, I'm just in a chapter of life where I just want to be like home, stable, calm, easygoing. But whatever, that was kind of besides the point. But like, you know, I don't really like when people glamorize something. It's like, you know, entrepreneurship is not for everybody. It's not. Like, it's awesome, and there's also a lot of challenges that come along with it. And it's just like, you know, choose your hard. I just think it's important to talk about like the highlights of something, but then also the challenges. You know, think a lot of things about life and about being an adult are just, they're hard, you know? Like, it's not easy. And I don't like when people just pretend that like everything is super glamorous and easy and like happy-go-lucky all the time, like, because that's just like not reality. Like the reality is being a human being is like really challenging sometimes. Like we come into these like human bodies, and part of, you know, a main part of the human experience is like we just have all these emotions, and it's a skill to be able to you know, handle them and navigate them and navigate the challenges of life. And, you know, so yeah, why am I talking about that? I don't know. I guess it's just on my mind today. You know, another major topic that's glamorized all the time is like pregnancy and marriage, parenting. Like, a lot of those things are really glamorized, and it's like, yeah, there's a lot of great stuff about all of that, and all of them come with extreme challenges and extreme, like, not glamorous stuff. Like, going into pregnancy, I thought it was going to be this magical experience, because like my whole life I heard my mom always said that she loved being pregnant. Like, loved it. She felt great. And so that was my perception of what I thought it was like that for everybody. I thought every woman felt great being pregnant. I didn't. It, like, yeah, it was a magical experience on some days, but the majority of the time I was so uncomfortable. I was so sick. Like, I did not feel good. You know, I had like 14 weeks straight of just pure nausea and puking multiple times a day. Like, I don't know why they call it morning sickness. It's like all day sickness. And you know what? Like, I can't even believe like this actually is a thing that happened. Tell me if this happened to you. I didn't know that some of the symptoms that you get during pregnancy can actually last like 5 years later. One of the things that happened when I was pregnant with her was this is gross, but I'm just gonna tell you, okay? Every time I brushed my teeth, I threw up. And to this day, every single time I brush my teeth, I feel nauseous. Like, I feel like I'm gonna throw up, and it just takes me back to that moment during pregnancy when I felt so sick and like I would puke every time. I still get nauseous like that. It's like, it's terrible. So like, brushing my teeth now is like a horrible experience, and it's something you got to do twice a day. And it's like, I have to like mentally coach myself every time I'm brushing my teeth. I don't know, is that just my new body now? Like, is that going to be for the rest of my life? Like, what? You know, so yeah, not everything about pregnancy is like super glamorous. The whole point of this video, I guess, is showing the good and the bad of everything, and how two truths can exist at the same time, right? Like, parenting, the most joyful thing on the planet, the most rewarding, like the best love feeling, the best fulfilled and proud and connected and all of those feelings. And the worst stress of my life, like Nothing is harder. I cannot imagine a single job on the planet that is harder than raising a human being. Like, it is hard. It is hard. And anybody that tells you that it's not is lying, or they're just the kind of parent who's like not trying to do a good job. And yeah, so that's it. That's my TED talk for the day. I gotta say, I'm feeling like a whole lot lighter now that these like big open loops have come
In a quarter mile at the traffic circle, take the first exit.
That these like open loops that I've had on my mental load are coming to a close. So it's like, got the taxes done, got all this summer registration and schedule and everything, all of that done. It just feels so good. Now I can, wait, where am I supposed to go? I'm like, oh my God, I'm so terrible with directions. Okay. Yeah, so I'm feeling like a lot lighter now, and I feel like I have a lot of mental space freed up. So now my next 3 days of my work week can be a lot more productive. I really need days to just like regroup and calendar plan like that. Like, I always go to calendar planning when I'm stressed or like overwhelmed. It's like, okay, just let me time block in the calendar what my priorities are. I usually will do a brain dump before I do that, so I get everything out that's on my mind. Then I look at what I absolutely want and need to do, and then I put it in my calendar. But it's like this, today it's like there's that little part of me that kind of feels like, well, I didn't really like get anything done. But it's like, well, actually I got a lot done, because now it's that whole like slowing down to speed up thing. Like, now that I took the time to take care of these like massive open loops and get my whole like summer schedule set, now I can visually see where I can time block the things I need to do. Then I can have peace of mind and a plan. Yeah, and then from there, I do like the brain dumping activity. I do that at least once a week, sometimes I do it like multiple times a week. Sometimes I'll just do it at the beginning of my day, because there's always a mental load, like a running to-do list. And so in order for me to be like very productive in what I do, for not just work but like for life, like I need to feel clear and light, and like I have space to think and breathe. And I can't do that when I feel like I have 75,000 things on my to-do list. So by brain dumping everything and then circling like the one priority, there's always like three, but I try to give myself like every day, I try to make sure that I only have one priority. So my number one priority today was to get that whole summer thing sorted out, because I'm like, I can't have this keep dragging on. Not only that, like the registration is due and all that kind of stuff. Like, I have to get that taken care of. After that, my second priority was to go sign my taxes. If I didn't get to it today, I would have gone tomorrow. But yeah, so those are like my top two priorities. I'm getting back into town now, and I have like an hour left before I need to go pick up Marley from school. So I'm gonna just take care of like some miscellaneous stuff, because I can't get into like a deep work mode or anything And I'm probably only going to do that for like a few minutes, and then I'm going to go for a walk. All right, home again, jig-a-jig-jig.